We should be ready to go. What's up, fam? Coffee and Kush TV. Another beautiful day in paradise. Shit don't stop. What's up? Press 1 if you can hear me. Yeah. I told you. My show should be called I Told You So. I told you so. Let's get it on the roll. Let's see who up in here today. What up? One Mike, always first up in the building. What's up with you? Another beautiful day. Who else up in here? I'll wait. Thank you for hitting that like button. What up, Brian? I see. What's up, Amanda? Alabama hitter. What's up with you? Amina. What's up with you? Big contributor. Shout out to you. Joy B. Lisa. Shout out to you. Somebody else will be up in here. I'll wait. $86 million live and direct. $86 million given to illegal immigrants for aid at the border. Now, I came online because this is the first thing I saw. LA Times front page, first thing in my email. But it wasn't just LA Times or different podcasters. It was a lot of real journalists out there reporting that Democrats couldn't get this together. And I did want to talk about this because this goes along with what I said. The Democrats give 86, but I just want people to put this into perspective. $86 million to the aid of illegal immigration. And they just settled out of court for $27 million for George Floyd. I want people to really think about that. Put that in their minds this morning. That's some crazy shit. And like I said, all of that is played off the backs of what y'all did with the BLM and getting out there protesting for everybody else's rights but yours. Now, who? The transgender is right behind them. The Asian community is right behind them. The gypsies, like I told you, the Roma people is coming. I seen the commercials already building up. How we got to do it. I seen an Instagram where they're asking black people to care about the Asians. Like, what is going on? And how is this happening? Now the illegal immigrants promised by Joe Biden is all making their way right up over here. Just what I was saying. They're done with you black folks. $27 million is your payout, and did none of y'all touch nothing. You get nothing because you gave over $1 trillion to the Democratic Party. And this is how they repay y'all. 27 for y'all. 86 for people who don't belong here. $86 for people who do not belong in America. And I told y'all they was going to try to hold on. The ideological subversion is real. They're going to try to hold on to whatever part of democracy they got because they really play black people. But they didn't really play you because as you wake up to who you are, naturally, you actually reign supreme here in America. Hit that like button. We got 62 people up in here, 61 people. Hit the like button. That goes right into what I've been telling y'all about how the orchestration of it. Look, a person could tell y'all they smart, they know all this, but what do you know about the orchestra as it happened? Not 10 years from now, not thinking about 1600 years ago. I'm talking about as it happens. Kev Rose right here delivering to you this prosperous ass message. Like, hey, once again, the Democrat Party, $27 million. Now, add that on to this $87 million lunch ticket they just gave everybody. They gave you $1,500, $1,200, and that's gone. You can't make this stuff up in the Democrat America. And I'm so glad that we allowed to see this democratic machine work for the first time, especially in the urban community. A lot of white folk and middle class black folk and even lower class black folk being told us that they're using us to allow access to everybody, for every other foreigner, illegal or not, to come over and do what they've been doing. You know, they come over here and turn a nose up at you, at me, but they need you when it's time to politically make a move. You know, I was talking about the Asian hate towards blacks. That's real. And what happened? They compile y'all with hate against Asians, but that's not black people as a unison. I mean, little crimes that happen throughout the world daily, or whatever the fuck, whoever it happened to, we can all take from the side to say we can play propaganda game. But for the most part, ain't nobody hating on nobody. Nobody using racist. Black folk love shopping at these little Asian places to get their hair weaves and makeup and eyelashes and sandals and everything else that they can find and do with themselves. Why would they hate them? So I'm trying to figure out, what are we thinking in 2020, 2021? And what are we allowing to happen to us? And where is these leaders? Where are these Black Lives leaders saying, wait a minute, we need to handle this first before we start caring about everybody else's stuff. We need to handle our own. Just like the Asian Americans are handling their own, and they look like they gaining militias, and y'all black folks sitting around like, what's going on? What's going on is propaganda machine is saying you, black person, is getting out of control. See, while y'all was out doing all of this stuff, they start blaming y'all. Look at these Black Lives Matter. Look at Antifa. And they don't took Antifa out, so that leaves just you. George Soros funded. And now look, George Soros cruise is going down all over the world. They right now in Malaysia. Right now, I got the report. We're going to talk about it. George Soros report all over the world right now. They've been held for trying to coup little countries, using the people to do exactly what y'all been doing with Antifa, running in that United States Capitol building. And the cold thing is, I told y'all this was going to be just like that movie, Babylon is Falling, or whenever they took over the White House and stuff like that, and they dealt with the Chinese government. I told y'all it was going to play out in real life. Hell is my car. It's going to play out in real life. And how they was going to use American citizens through propaganda and help of the media to try to overturn the government. And now y'all got all of these androgynous ass races coming out. Y'all got all of these different belief systems coming out. They've been ideologically subverting y'all with this magic for quite some time. Again, y'all dealing with one of the oldest races on earth. The East Indian and the Asian community, they've been doing this for a very long time. And it's only, see, the white versus black paradigm is fading out. They got to go to DEFCON 3. I've been playing military games on PC. These motherfuckers don't hit the damn button. Immorality, anything that deals with what they own, since they start owning up your telecommunications company, anything. They'll push a button and it'll be a blackout in Texas because they own it. And you allow with your crazy self to allow government, and your ass don't swore allegiance to democracy, and when you were a republic, y'all damn near like Adolf Hitler yourself. You don't became a damn socialist, and this ain't no damn democracy. This ain't no this is a republic. Silly folk, and y'all allowing the bought and paid for media to do this to y'all. Hey, I'm going to tell you another fucking Democrat fun fact. The feds say, what's the young man who got wrapped up in the blanket? What's his name? Kendrick Johnson? The feds say, we opening the case. We finna open up the case right now. What did the local police do? Oh, we got somebody. Oh, we found them. Oh, what is it? Oh, I think we got the murderer. You better find the murderer. And you who they associated with are family members. This is what happens when the real law above these motherfuckers come in with the bigger pay rate. Yep. A lot of destruction in 2021. I just saw. Never mind. I get to that later. I get to that later. I don't want to go too far off my rant. Because we is talking about illegal immigration. $86 million spent for hotel expenses at the border. And I don't think that black folk even care about this because Quavo and his girlfriend don't broke up. So all of our attention, all of our Democrat attention is on the side that bought and paid for Quavo. The bought and paid for Quavo to now have a relationship issue, and all black folk attention is faced over, I knew you can't trust these females, comes into play. I say, what black folk talking about today? Oh man, Quavo in the relationship. We knew it was gonna happen. These women ain't shit. These women ain't shit. Same script. Same script. CCP owns us. Samuel Wright. CCP, yeah, and they showing they strength right now. G from the Bay says the distractions are more important. You damn right. And in our black community, this is why it's easy to control them. I'm gonna tell y'all, press 1. They're not gonna be easily controlled tonight on What If? Koffee and Kiush TV. We gonna show y'all that this isn't new. The Communist Party has started this. The Chinese Communist Party has been started the ideological subversion of Afro Americans to help destabilize America and gain control. You passed the damn Black Panther. It was a Chinese FBI informant who infiltrated the damn Black Panther. Yeah, it was blacks, but it was the one who was supplying them guns. Yeah, see, this goes back Thurgood Marshall, y'all. Thurgood Marshall, this goes back, nigga. I told y'all about the whole complex of the Gene Anko and the whole Asiatic approach to the black man. That's why I keep telling y'all, Asiatic black man is God. I'm an American black. I'm American. If anybody gonna be gods of the Americas, it's gonna be me and us. I'm never giving my sovereignty to another nation. I'm a queen, not with the organization you with. I don't trust nobody in 2020. Fuck that. Done. I'm not believing Professor Griff. None of these. That look like a little Chinese man right there. I don't believe it. Oh, they threw in Derek Jackson cheating. We're going to talk about these fake life coaches who really drama kings and queens on the internet. The fake life coaches, the relationship coaches. Black folk don't become relationship coaches now. The lowest percentage rate in the goddamn relationship. But all these niggas is coming out saying what women like and how to treat them, and all the women is coming out saying, if y'all don't go sit y'all retarded asses down, yeah, bro, hit the like button, please. It's a good day. All of them. We're Kevin Samuels. We're going to talk about these life coaches on my next program. All of them going down, talking about how you can play niggas and you can lie about your kids and all this extra shit, and you can play these suck ass niggas, and you got to use your art of seduction, girl. All that make believe shit, please take all that makeup and wig and shit off. They can run that same psychological scam on you. Takes a lot more than that. They can't run that same psychological scam on you. The more the makeup, it's the reverse. We live in an upside down world. That shit is reversed. Hate that shit. I'm gonna talk about all that coming up today. I got nothing but time. Shout out to Jason Harris, donated to the stream this morning. Shout out to you, King. Shout out to Bocat. That's my guy. Shout out to you, Bocat. Yeah. And then they got all of these. Another program we gonna talk about all these international folk doing these podcasts for black people called, what's the podcast called? A Horrible Decision. I wonder who's funding that. Charlemagne, is that you? Is that your work, Charlemagne? Woo, you people don't do nothing but destroy black people. Woo, y'all don't do nothing but try to turn the moral compass of black folk upside down. The ideological subversion of the Breakfast Club. Lord have mercy. But we're going to show y'all in hip-hop how hip-hop has been down with this. I must call it the Chinese connection. This going back to Wu-Tang. You remember? Wuhan. We got you all in check. Remember them guys? They were doing great fundalist Chinese, improvised, samurai, motherfucking belief all through hip-hop. And where did they get this shit from? Coming up tonight, we're going to be talking about this. There's something about that versus battle last night triggered something. They triggered something. We're going to talk about the management of Wu-Tang and all of these beautiful things and who these people are who brought this Asiatic culture, thought process into these guys believing that they were gods. Again, the apple that fell from the tree. The apple that Satan, sin brought, the knowledge and wisdom. Boom, right there. Right there. I keep telling y'all this some biblical shit going on. It's Revelation. They done took the apple from that old serpent. Who's the serpent? I told you that old serpent took the knowledge and wisdom and took it as they own, took it into themselves. And what did he say? We're going to be gods. Sure you are, buddy. You gods today living in poverty today too. Just tore down. Careful. No more DTS. Hashtag careful. Facts. In fact, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into these other nations leeching on to these blacks and destroying their culture. We're going to get into that because if we were any other race, they would do it. They will say how you guys were infiltrating different cultures and doing this to people. If this was you, everybody be at your neck. Even though they are. But if you were in control of it, everybody would be pissed. But you can't sit around no more when you get $27 million and your Black Lives Matter struggle was the cause of this. And already the illegal immigrants already got $86 million. They already got $86 million. Right there. Just in expenses, right there. 86. Y'all get a family of George Floyd, get 27, and y'all finish. That's what I was saying. Out of $1 trillion, 27 million is what you getting. We gonna go give everybody else what they would do because they were out there with y'all. It just lets me know how far the black Democrats mind frame, what they really be thinking about. If they little $100,000 payout cut, 50,000, 80,000 here, that shit is retarded. Hey, Democrat fun fact. I didn't know E40 was one of the owners to Clubhouse. They just sold that. And they sold that and y'all didn't say nothing about it. And Swiss Beats and them owned Versus, and they just sold it. So is that considered selling out? Plus one. When you get these black folk to entertain, grabbing, is that culture vulture? You get to grab it and then you sell the project. You sell the whole project to foreigners, to the white man. So Timberland and Swiss Beats sells Versus to the white man. During Black Don't Sell Out year. I told you, they can do it and you can't. Because being a Democrat, black Democrat, is a thought process. That shit is like a low confidence, don't want you to survive. don't want you to have none. I told you these dudes is taking advantage of every loophole at the top that they can get their hands on while telling you that the white supremacists don't want to. What T.I. say when he was up there with cannons on? If anybody gonna be taking advantage of my shit in my community, it's gonna be me. I've been dealing with opportunities on my whole goddamn life. Well, sir, so you gonna take advantage of Donald Trump's opportunity zone, but at the same time claim white supremacy? Sir, let's talk about the hand biting the hand that feeds you. And then you go back to the Democrats and say, Lords of London, y'all owe us reparations, huh? Well, that's what they was talking about. But because y'all allowed the Confederates to create an anti-Trump cloud and all y'all see your fucking... I'm believing that the Democrats got a racism button. They activate that racism Democrat mind frame, nigga. Chicago music turn up, and y'all turn into some goddamn warthogs, wildebeest, wombats, motherfucking weasel. Taking all these pictures with Donald Trump, but because they activated the racism button, here y'all go. Ooh, I can't wait till Donald Trump open up this damn... Ooh, this old, was it his new social media? I can't wait. Shout out to Denver. Shorty Low warned us about Tip. Everybody warned us about just people in general. It's not. That's just an example. You feel me? There's so many different instances that we can go into. You know what I'm saying? I really just want to stay here. Why Mason and Tamika Mallory ain't bringing up $86 million that deals with that? Listen, Tamika Mallory, they already caught Mr. Johnson. They already got him. It's time for y'all to move on and stop using only death to perpetrate this Black Lives Matter thing. It's time to get political and find out what are the things affecting us. When y'all agree, bro, hit the like button. I agree. Stop going to these murder sites and doing all of these little water droplets and all this demonic shit. And why don't y'all talk about the politics of it that's hurting the people you fighting for? Why stay in the realm of depression and boom, 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 boom? The feds has already opened that up. It's time to go ahead over here. Seems like the most famous death cases, this BLM, this Mason and these people going to go to. We're going to talk about that later. $86 fucking million. I told y'all that $1 trillion had me upset. And I was going to stay on it like the Nipsey shit. I was going to stay on, where is this money going? Come to find out, 27. Benjamin Crump ain't won a case yet. Y'all just see him get money as a goddamn victory. So the act of getting less of is the victory. Nigga, your public defender don't win when you plead guilty. When you plead no contest, you be like, yes, I ain't got to go to jail. So what? You didn't win. You should have fought that if you didn't get no jail time. So you wouldn't get no jail time anyway. But your dumb ass don't think. You think they supposed to... If you, nigga, like I told the judge, like God told me when I was sitting there in front of a judge, if you ain't going to jail, God told me like that, nigga, if you ain't going to jail for it, why is you going to plead for it? Just please, man, tell them to fight for it. You ain't get no jail time anyway. You get guilty, you're not going to jail. You plead not guilty, you're not going to jail. So plead not guilty, right? Just fuck up. Make a critical decision. Fight for your life one time. Shit, ain't that gonna happen? Say something. Say something. You feel me? A lot of people warn people about this industry though. But what's to warn you about the industry? That's cool. Who's the one warning you about this $1 trillion that's missing? Y'all could have bought a whole block in every major black city of Black Wall Street with $1 trillion. Right? One. Y'all could develop strip malls straight through Atlanta, LA, just like Nipsey built complexes, went into all type of things. Damn. $1 trillion. Over $1 trillion. It could have been 2-3 trillion. Who knows? This is off your anger. You was able to generate that. We're going to shut it down. And then they labeled, let me tell you how silly these people is. Then they labeled Black Friday Black Business Day. So Black Friday online during quarantine, they hyped up. Support black businesses during black. Sure. My people ain't got no black online businesses like all these little companies with this. Support black business on Amazon. I'm turning on my damn Xbox. I don't want to see Call of Duty due to. I'm playing Battlefield due to goddamn Black Lives Matter, man. Everybody got to pick a black soldier first. Sir, I want to be Argentinian this time. So everything is fucking turned into fucking BLM fucking communist takeover. None of that. Y'all helping out the wrong people. Like always. I don't want to see none of this shit on my video games. I don't play video games to get political. We do that shit to escape. You feel me? Yeah, bro. The things that really matter, like $86 million spent at the border, black folks don't even, Democrat entertainment, black people don't even talk about it. They don't even want to discuss it. You think Charlemagne gonna bring up Asian hate towards black? No, Angela Yee's there. And he got his own position, his own ideological shit to push. Especially with that horrible decision. Woo, we gonna talk about this. Woo, these some nasty ones. And they say this is a broadcast for black people. Horrible decision is for black people and Latinos if they want to listen to. This is what they said. Yeah, bro. You can't make this up. Let me see if I got on my Instagram. Let me sure I'm quoting them right.
I'm Weezy. And I'm Mandy. We are Horrible Decisions, a no kink shaming podcast with black folks. Latinos can take it too.
But they not black. They Latinos. Black folk, Latinos can take it too. So, what she say? Black men is what? This is why we fucked up.
I'm Weezy. And I'm Mandy. We are Horrible Decisions, a no kink shaming podcast.
No king shaming mean we gonna talk about all the dirty and nasty shit niggas do. That's what that means. That's not, and this shit is retarded, y'all. I'm so done with the Democratic entertainment community. They just push this shit, and you know, horrible, WHOREABLE, horrible decision. The best we can come up with. No business, nothing. We're not finding nothing tangible to like in the lower frames of the black community. Even online, our brains is just attracted to the nothingness. Like flies on that light. Just, oh shit, this person went live right now. I'm so damn tired of this person going live. This person went live on my Instagram. You go over there and they doing regular shit, like walking through the store arguing on their phone. This shit is getting retarded. Your life ain't the production. These people crazy. Just, arguing with their phone. Walking through this motherfucker buying some milk. Some milk and cookies. I'm buying some milk right now, and I just want to say, they got me fucked up. Even when the T.I. shit was going on, the best friend who came out and retracted her statement, the first thing she did was get nasty and dirty about their business. And ended up telling on T.I. and her friend and Tiny. This getting on the computer. I'm tired. Koffee and Kush TV. This social media lifestyle is crazy. Did y'all see that shit I posted on Instagram with the Democrat child? Talking about Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog. But Pooh, I'm really shiesty? I blame the parents. I know y'all seen that on my Instagram. I blame the parents. This is what we up and against. Kids being brought up. Y'all didn't learn this from back in the day when they did the black dog and the white dog test. I'm not saying the racism aspect, because the racism only came into effect because of the low confidence of the black children that was being pumped to them. Yeah, it was racism, but most of the racism that came was from themselves. But black families put their kids in front of the TV where the nigga white. Don't be talking about no white Jesus. Tell me about the white fairy tale, the white this one, James and the Giant Peach. Everything that they gonna do is of European white. So of course they gonna think. Of course I thought. Of course you thought. That's not a child that's out of you. That's you. That's me, nigga. Oh shit. And until that shit was, I seen that like, oh, that's why I'm like, oh shit. Nigga got to check himself after those scientific ass studies, and that's still in effect. One thing you learn about that is that never stops. That's propaganda 24/7. Nations use that propaganda and knowing that study to defeat you. Bro. I said other nations use studies like that to create false narratives of you and shit like that. That's why you're dying like you is. There's no yoga, there's no chakras, there's no 3D experience, no dimensional Egypt, nothing that's going to get you out your shit. It's you waking up to where you really at in life. Shit ain't no game right now. Ain't never been no game, but waking up is not a game. Shit hard. Damn, rap played us like that? Yes, rap played you. Yes, it was an ideological program to subvert your crazy ass and turn you to a thug and a criminal. Democrat baby style. Communist style, man. Whereas what? And all these little attractions of the versus battles and all this little shit that y'all see, bro. Those are just your love for different idols at different aspects of your life, G. That you fell in love with. You feel me? And the more you the more you love them, the more you remember the bars, remember everything about these people. The fact of the matter is, they was a part of the program that was used to seduce you and rock your ass to sleep. You feel me? You know that. Thank God. You know that Ice Cube cover where the little child, lethal injection is the name of it, and he pumping it through the earbuds of the child. It's the music, it's the frequency that turned us LA niggas into this, and New York niggas into that, and down south niggas into that, and up north niggas into that. It was each frequency. So New York can see, this is how the program will play out in your life. New York, East Coast would be like, the West Coast destroyed hip hop. With straight out of Compton niggas. The West Coast be like, them niggas destroy hip hop or whatever, blah, 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 blah. That creates that whole atmosphere. But the fact of the matter is, it was a program to That's it. You knowing raps and knowing how to rap and use your words the way that you do, every language, your style, that's always been here. That's always been here. You always been a smooth talking ass motherfucker. You always been like that. Back in the day. A Illinois suburb voting on the $400,000 to pay blacks in the town. Yes, Samuel, right? You right. That's real news to me. That's real news. Those type of winning, you pay attention and put your attention on those type of wins, then people's mindset will begin to change. If Vlad TV said, hey, look, Georgia over there or somewhere in Chicago gave these Negroes who own land and they weren't slaves this. If he did that, instead of projecting that false narrative or the creation of multiple stories of this false narrative of us as a whole, then we will begin to see things different. But his job ain't to do that. He's an ideological subverter, the person who's the host of that corporate creation. You know, him. He's there to create this. How do I know this? Because I study what him and his people been doing since way back when. Press 1. This is the one thing Adolf Hitler was upset with them about. The German Jews and the Polish and the Ashkenaz and stuff like that was because they were propagandist geniuses. You feel me? And then when we brought them over here, bro, they did the same thing with Disney. They started promoting Adolf Hitler as Charlie Chaplin, the clown, and this. They do that. They good at that. This is what they do. Press 1. That's not I'm making that up. You can go do your research and see that that's what they do. You feel me? Go ask Minister Louis Farrakhan. You know. So knowing this about if you don't know that about your enemy or your friend of an enemy or your friend or whatever law of whatever Chinese art of war that they can come up with, then if you don't know that, then they can pull a propaganda game on you and you don't know that this is what's going on. You don't know that you was born into a perception already that you are a criminal. Put there by people who mastered the art of this perception, and you living out your own that perception because you believe it. So they control your arts, they control your music, they control your movies. They pay for the artists. They pay for Ice Cube to make Boys in the Hood. They also pay probably for Paid in Full on the coast. They fund this to create the perception, and we partake, and we say, "Wow, we want to be just like that." We know that ain't really Cameron. He was playing a role of Alpo, who was involved in some things, but he carried that shit out. And a lot of people love Cameron. You know what I'm saying? That's program. You know, so you gotta. There you go, right there. You gotta know psychology, sociology, sociopaths. You gotta know all of these things when dealing with other nations and what we know what we'll do. We know what our lowest of the low niggas will do. You know, so shout out to y'all, man. 200 and some people up in here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button and subscribe. I do this because I like to talk about various things, my morning rant. But that $86 million messed me up. Like what Pac say. Somebody got to explain to me why I ain't got shit. And ain't nobody explaining to y'all why y'all ain't got shit. But Kev wrote. That's it. That's it. Explain it in a historical format. Not 1,700 million years ago. Not your head up in the clouds and parallel universe and you want to astro project like other nations where they think they going somewhere and there's 3 moons in the sky. It's not so. You're not going nowhere. G, chill out. Shout out to Ricky Ball for that comment, that psychology 101. You got to know how to see through that veil. The veil is the veil of propaganda. You're going to wake up. You got to wake up. How am I asleep? How did we get to a point where the Confederates teach you in your class, in your school, that you come from Africa? How did you get to that point? That's because you was on, nobody going to tell you this. Because the Confederates never told you was free. You was bought and paid for the Confederates through mind control or some shit. But that's why Ludacris in the South got the Confederate flag on his clothes. Everybody been systematically playing Black Confederate to keep you. The only thing you can tell me about is the Willie Lynch. But what is it? I'm telling you what it is. It's the collection of other nations, black, white, Asian, to subdue you and to keep you so intelligent that you will become what they said to Willie Lynch. You'll be under their control for how long? You've been under the Democrat control since they took over, because they figured out how to get you to vote for them through entertainment. They take control of your stars. They put the blackface on. What's the blackface? It's not nothing like what they doing. That's a psychological tug at your heart. The blackface is sending a blackface in, a black man in with a foreign power behind it. So you get a nigga like this person over here to play, for example, Jay-Z, shout out to him. You get him a collection of banks, foreign banks to bam, create this entity and get into your mind, and now you think he wants the best for you. He grew up amongst you, but in the real time, he wants your land. That's real power. You want your land. We're going to build a stadium right here to get our blackface, our token Negro. Press 1. You know, a token Negro, that's a real term. Token Negro to play the role until. And they uproot you out your homeland, out your own land through shit like that. Now, when I told y'all that the we team sold the real estate to SoftBank, I meant that. That was because what I'm saying is they sold the hood to a foreign nation. The whole thing. And you sitting around wondering how we gonna get our communities back, and you don't know that they sold the whole thing. What did DJ Khaled say? We taking over one city at a time. Don't tell me about no Illuminati. Don't tell me about nothing else. You feel me? Bro. Tell me about nothing else. This is what you had to be listening to this whole time. If you can't hear that, you have been lost in conspiracy world. How you gonna hear something political? Well, I tell you, they just gave $86 million to illegal people that don't even exist. It's money slush fund. Where the money going? 86 million fucking dollars. Family, y'all gotta wake up in this world. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Thank you, DJ. You gotta wake up. Listen, that's where my mind be. People thinking that I be snappy. Because my mind be already working at other shit. You know, he working. 86 million. 27 million. Benjamin Crumb. 86 million people that don't exist. People that don't exist. I don't know. Should I open my phone lines, man? Y'all be tripping, folks. I can try to open my phone lines. Let me see. Yeah, my main thing in my rants, man. You know, it's a setup from the get up. Flat Earth cuz on deck. What up? Yeah. Remember Tupac said that if we ain't meant to survive because it's a setup. Shit like that. You really gotta understand how other nations has uprooted. They will as you wake up to who you are, they see the old Aboriginal, they saying who they are. They starting to feel themselves. You know what I'm saying? Press 1. These people starting to, at all levels, is starting to wake up. We need a go. If they wake up right now, do you understand what I'm saying? So it has to be an organized waking up. Not a grand awakening to some aura, some universal knowledge. No. To who you is. Because that's what's going to set you free. Once you realize who you are, which is the original American on his homeland as a collective. So, the Willie Lynch letter, the beast controlling you, it's over. Because you come into, it's an automatic response to realizing history, what happens then, what happened to you yesterday, what they think they're going to do to you tomorrow, and the future with your future generation. All that come with that responsibility of waking. It's a grand responsibility of waking. God ain't going to allow you to do, I woke up in the universal, my third eye. Fuck your third eye. Your third eye been open for 20 damn years and you ain't manifested shit. Bro. Nothing. So forget the third eye. Forget the chakras and all this bullshit. And realize that who you are. Once you realize that Egypt, all that was happening here, Moses, Jesus, all that is going on here. All that is, like I said, your history is a timeline with biblical or prophetic biblical accounts. You understand? There's a lot at play. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. You might as well just wake up. There's nothing you can do about it. You gonna find out who you are. Fact. It's already in play. Everything is already in play. So you see people trying to distract you with, hey, black people, we need you to care about us. They're literally saying this. We need you to look over here and care about us. What are they saying as a nation? Bro, bless us, bro. Bless us. Y'all just don't know y'all power. That's why Dame Dash said that about Charlemagne. I'm saying that about our nation. You really don't know. Bless us. Please. That shit is at the door. Please. You just ain't, your brain ain't, a lot of people's brains ain't. So what they asking for? They begging to get it in. They don't shut this motherfucker down. A lot of people gonna be begging to get up in here. Shout out to y'all. Alpha, beta, original, whatever that means. I don't know what that means. You know, I don't do the alpha male, beta male. I don't know. That's some whole other shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. My thing is just order. That's it. All this alpha, to me, y'all, the alpha beta male conversations is more about niggas who like to argue about who more fucking muscular or who do things like this or who bigger of a player or this one, that one. I don't care. I'm not even, that's man cave shit. Motherfuckers be talking in the man cave, then come out and say they relationship expert. That's man cave. The shit y'all be talking about is like shit niggas shoot pool over. I'm going home, kid. Kid, bro. But 86 million. 86 million. We're gonna get more into these teachings that I got rolling over here. Let me see who did this. Shout out to you for the roll. Shout out to you. I love that. They want us to. They see we want people to think for us, so they give us a program. I don't know. What I do know is the more we disattach ourselves from who we are, the more unnatural we become. If you're not holding your peace about who you really are and know who you are, your bloodline, where you at in this world, and you'll let these people run game on you, and they make billions of dollars just deceiving us as a nation. From the clothes, the style, they make you feel uncomfortable and unconfident about anything, and then they want to be you. Then they dress like you and act like you and use nigga slang. What other world do you develop the word nigga and then put that on the people? Because that's a curse. You put the word nigga, and then all the other nations through hip hop are now allowed to call you a nigga. There gotta be some goddamn curse shit. I mean, they got real propaganda machine on television who can use N-word and who can't. Come on, man. So I'll just be done with it. Every time I see a travesty, I'm going to begin to talk on it, especially in a democratic society. $86 million already given away to a bunch of people that don't exist. It's your boy Kev Gills TV. Thank the people who subscribe to the channel, who donated to the show. And I left the phone lines open, so if you do want to call in, feel free. I think I'm able to take calls. I'm not sure. Shit been acting funny. So if you want to call in, feel free to do so. If not, take the next couple of minutes to just talk to the chat room. Shout out to you, Spacey. She say speaking facts. Thank you for that. Yeah, my thing is, Spacey, to bring awareness just to all these different subjects. The $86 million. That's because I've been following this story. This money trail of where all this money went from the BLM. And it's starting to look exactly what I thought. Y'all fighting for a cause, for other nations and other genders and other things that ain't got nothing to do with us. And then they get to you. And then they get to you. I don't like people calling me unknown all the time. I don't know about unknown callers, man. Y'all unknown people be tripping me out. Y'all don't have to use y'all names and shit. I can't do unknown. Sorry for y'all luck. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know. And today, about 3 o'clock, I will begin to go on and teach y'all about these different ideological subversion tactics that communist regimes use. And it's the same one. So we will go to the KGB officer who got his shit together. We will go to him, and he got all this subversion tactics. A KGB officer out of Russia, a communist nation, of course, a communist nation, and he's going to break it down, and we're going to find out each subversion tactic and how we've been subverted by it and how it's complete. From even in the hip hop days, we can start there. Them thinking that you gods and y'all the Egyptians, but doing business with Chinese and their spiritual practice. We're going to get into all that. I'm in Albania, Skype. No, I don't do the Skype either. Shout out to y'all, man. Koffee and Kiush TV. It's been a blessing ranting with y'all today, but we'll get into more teachings later on. 3 o'clock. It's your boy Kev Gill. And as always,